how much does valuation vary by industry, generally speaking?
Oh, very much. And more than industry, I think valuation really varies based on business model. So, for example, I'm working with this one company here in San Francisco. They're not very big, but they're going places. Right now, they have about $10 million in revenue. And out of the $10 million, 2 million is SaaS revenue, which is monthly recurring revenue, and 8 million is services revenue. So I was trying to explain to them, they came to me for valuation advice, and I explained to them that, look, I understand you're doing well. You have 8 million that is based on services revenue. I can give you maximum 2x on that 8 million. Okay, so that's say 16 million. I can give you 10x on the 2 million because it's a monthly recurring revenue.
Hmm.
So 10x times 2, right? 20 million plus 8 million times 2, 16 million. So 20 plus 16, 36 million. I said, your company is probably worth about 36 million. They said, okay, great. I'm like, now you take that 8 million, that services revenue, and you transfer that over to SaaS revenue. Somehow you change your business model, even if you have to take a hit on your revenue. So instead of 8 million, you make that revenue 5 million to convince your customers to make it a monthly recurring fee. So instead of 8 million, that becomes 5. 5 plus 2, that's 7. Now 7 times 10, 70 million. You just double the value of your company. I'm sorry, that's just maybe too many numbers too fast.
No, no,
So,
I was just
but
about to say, just purely based on the business model, right?
just business model. That's it. And buyers and companies that are worth a lot of money are only worth a lot of money for two reasons. Two reasons only. And Thomas, if anybody tells you otherwise, call bullshit on it. One, buyers and investors want consistent cash flow. SaaS cash flow, or the monthly recurring revenue, that's consistent cash flow. That's why it gets 10x.
Mm-hmm.
And two, buyers and investors don't want to do anything to enjoy that consistent cash flow. They want to sit on their butt and enjoy that money. That's it. There's no rocket science to it. So the closer and closer you get to these two factors, where you can get consistent revenue and you don't have to do anything to enjoy that revenue, you have a high valuation. Rest is all BS. You can talk about, 1,400 factors. Oh, this premium and this margin, that project. Yeah, those are all smoke and mirrors, right? I'm just talking to you straight that, this is what you got to do to get a high valuation, and basically focus on your business model. The more you can make your business model into a subscription based of somehow instead of a revenue share, the better it is for valuations. Now,
Mm.
you may have to take a cut on your cash flow. I understand. But valuation wise, it's going to give you a higher valuation if you have a consistent cash flow.
So if you have an outcome of perhaps selling, or would you say taking it public, then that would be the ideal time to switch to that model or prioritize that model.
Precisely.
Okay.
Now, if you want to run your business as a family business and you want to enjoy that cash flow, then yeah, you want to increase your cash flow. But if you want a high valuation, you want to work on making a subscription-based model or a consistent cash flow model.
Mm. There's actually a principle in marketing where they refer to it as continuity. And they basically say that there's almost no business that you can't get continuity on. And it's encouraged as just a general good business, essentially. So
Yeah.
even if you didn't have that end goal, I'd say it's still a good principle to adhere to.
Precisely. Very much.